What's up, everybody? It is the best bot, KidSmoove, and I am back with another video. And today I wanted to talk about this topic that we did not get to talk about yesterday on Planet Xbox. If you missed Planet Xbox, please check it out. It's in the description below. Episode 30 took place. It was a great show. We had Lady Infamous on there. Merc was in the house. Frog, Gaming Addict, as always. So we had a good discussion about Xbox Game Pass and games coming out in 2018 for Xbox, and the Sea of Thieves beta that's going on now, and it's like in the top 5 on Twitch and Mixer. Parting the sirens. All right, but what I do want to talk about is Monster Hunter. This game comes out tomorrow, and the early Metacritic scores suggest that this game may be an early contender for Game of the Year. Now, you got this, and then of course you got when Red Dead comes out, we know that how much praise that's going to get, and you got God of War, we know how much praise that's going to get. So I'm already saying Monster Hunter will be a nominee based off like the reviews itself. Will be a nominee sometime in December, along with the Red Deads and the God of Wars and whatnot. So interesting to see. But let's talk about the reviews. And let's talk about the game itself. Now, the game has had a beta on PlayStation. I think quite a few of them. Maybe I think there was like 2. I didn't understand why there was no beta for Xbox. And when you think of a game like Monster Hunter, Xbox typically don't get Monster Hunter games. I don't know if there's ever been a Monster Hunter game on Xbox. Sure, PlayStation has had them. Sure, Nintendo platforms has had them. I think even PC, of course. But Xbox, I don't recall one. At least none that I played. And this, if they did have one, this would be the first one in a long time. So the fact that you're putting out a beta and this game is coming to a console that you generally can't find this game on, and you don't give that fan base or that group of people access to the game, like an early access to the game, I think was just kind of stupid. Now, I understand marketing deals, but a beta should not be a casualty of a marketing deal. It's an experience. This game is an experiment for some Xbox guys. They don't know what to expect. So you're giving all this, you're putting the betas on PlayStation, you're not putting it on Xbox, and Xbox, like, they're just gonna go in there like okay, this is new. And I think that was kind of dumb on their part with Capcom. If like you're gonna do a beta, especially for a game like this, it looks far removed from the other Monster Hunter games that came out in years past. I feel like this would be something you would want to test on all platforms that you're about to put the game out on, so people get a feel for it and they can get ready for it. But yeah, PlayStation gets the beta, Xbox don't. They just get the game. Hell, I don't even know if the game is. You can pre-download the game yet. The game comes out like tomorrow. It's a weird situation. So I was worried about how this game may perform or do on the Xbox. I'm not sure if it's going to sell well. I'm not sure if it's going to perform well, because Xbox users didn't get to test it. During the time that it was available on PlayStation, I forgot to download it. I didn't have time to really play it. And I think about time I was about ready to download it, I think it was already over. You know what I mean? I don't know if there's a second beta. I'll go try. Well, I already unpacked my PlayStation, but but I think that's kind of dumb. Now, I do have the game pre-ordered. Like, me and Addict, because we game share, have the game pre-ordered for Xbox, so we will play it. I want to play it. It looks good. I thought the trailer at E3 was dope. Seems interesting. Hopefully I enjoy it. Hopefully I like it. But I think that I still feel slighted that this beta wasn't available for everybody. I hate when marketing deals still betas. A beta should not be a casualty of a marketing deal or a benefit of a marketing deal. A beta, an alpha, it should be what it is, a test, let's test, let's see how this game works. Is it ready for the public yet? I hate these pre-order, get the beta, pre-order, you get the beta. Oh, this console will get the exclusive beta. No, I want to know how. I never played the game before. I want to know how it's going to work. I want to know how it works on the Xbox. You know, it's like, why it's stupid. Beta should not be tied, and this is for any beta, a monetary like for a monetary gain. Beta should always be with testing. You know what I mean? Always to really, that's why beta should stop being marketing employees. If you want to do a marketing employee, give it a demo, early preview, limited preview, call it a trial or early trial. Oh, you get early access to the trial. I'll be perfectly fine. But don't call it a beta. Don't call it an alpha if it's tied to a marketing deal or if it's tied to a pre-order. Publishers need to stop that, and they need to stop that now. All right, let's talk about the reviews of Monster Hunter so far. Game's due tomorrow. Gaming Age came out, gave it 100. Says, I again absolutely urge you to check out Monster Hunter World. If you have any passing interest in the series or have been wondering what all the talk is about, it can be a difficult experience at first, but I definitely do not think it's impenetrable to newcomers. I'm sorry about the word fumble. I was afraid one of my kids was about to come in. All right, so IGN gave it a 95. And gamer.nl or I think that's NL. NL, I'm stupid. Monster Hunter World is much more accessible than the other Monster Hunter games. Systems are significantly easier to understand, and unnecessary parts have been removed without making the game feel simple. What is left is a constant thrill. Actually, like that, because that feels good for me. I don't know what Monster Hunter has to bring. I've never been a fan of the series, never really attempted the series, and when I'm looking at the game, I was like, man, this shit might be a bunch of foolery. I'm gonna have to ask my friends about, hey, how do you do this? How you do that? Or I don't want, and then I'll just kind of leave it alone because I don't want to deal with it. But I like simple, but obviously, but I like it. In other words, when they say that, I feel like whatever complicated things they had in the game, and complicated doesn't mean hard. It's just unnecessary like tasks or mechanics that you have to do just to get things done. And I find this in like certain games. I'm like, this is kind of stupid, and it turns me off from the game. But some of these mechanics or these tasks may be like a staple in some of the IP. So I don't know what they are referring to, but if you're telling me they made the game simpler and I can just hack and slash monsters and get contracts and enjoy the game, it looks good, and I'm fighting giant monsters and I don't have to do anything super dumb, I'm happy with it, right? All right, hardcore gamer, a Monster Hunter World marks the beginning of even greater things to come in the future. It reimagined the series from a wider perspective while keeping the core of what so many players, new and old, will continue to enjoy. All right, so pretty much what I'm getting from these reviews is that some of these people are fans of Monster Hunter the series, and it looks like they probably casualized the game a little bit to make it more welcoming to newcomers. That's what I'm getting from the reviews. But other than that, it's good enough because it's capping out at 95, 90s across the board. Why does IGN Italia and IGN got separate scores? Destructoid gave it a 90. If you've been skipping out on Monster Hunter games for a while because they seem to blend together, jumping into World is your chance to get in. And Stevior, they gave it a 75. That's the lowest score currently right now. Or there's probably a couple more lower than that, but right now, as far as in the top page, you got 75. Yeah. If you're already a fan of the series, you'll love this. If you're new, though, you'd better be dedicated, as this takes a long time to learn and longer to master. This means he probably struggled with the game for a bit, because what I'm getting from majority of the reviews I've read, it seems more, a lot of people saying it's more welcoming to newcomers. It's more casual, in other words, even though they're not using those terms. But I'm gonna try it out. I own it. I have it pre-ordered. I'm gonna play it, do the co-op. Hopefully I have a good time. But looking at this overall Metascore right now, 91, that's pretty good. That's damn good. That's what I predict God of War to be when it comes out in April. I mean, that's definitely an early game of the, I know it's only January, but that's an early game of the year nominee type score. So I got Monster Hunter World, God of War, Red Dead Redemption, and right now are the 3 that are locked by default into the Game of the Year awards nominee, and we'll see what other games surprise us this year. But let me know what you think about Monster Hunter World and the current review scores that it has received. Are you interested? Oops, shut up. Are you interested? Will you be buying? Will this score stand? Because, you know, as more reviews come in, the score can drop or it can raise. But let me know what you think in the comments below. Please hit me with a like, a subscribe, and a notification. And please, if you're talking to me on Twitter, I have been suspended. I got 3 days left on this suspension. I'll be back this weekend. Please, Twitter, stop being so freaking liberal and stop censoring me. All right, it's KidSmoove. Xbox is the best box, and I am the best bot. You guys have a good morning or good night if you're on the other side of the globe, even though I like it the other way when I say good night or good morning if you're on the other side of the globe. All right, peace, guys.